From studios at the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, this is Fourth and State. In this edition, we chat with Carter Pate, CEO of MV Transportation, which has been selected by County Executive Chris Abele's administration to take over operation of Milwaukee County Transit Services. Officials at Milwaukee Transport Services, the current operator of the system, which lost its bid to continue as operators, declined our request for a video interview, saying they were too busy at this time to do so. Hi, I'm Ernie Franzen. I'm the Associate Editorial Page Editor at the Journal-Sentinel. Welcome to Fourth and State. I'm here today with Carter Pate, CEO of MV Transportation, which has been selected by County Executive Chris Abele to run the Milwaukee County Transit System. That decision still needs to be approved by the County Board, but we're here to talk about MV Transportation and what it can bring to the table. So welcome. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks so much. Happy to be here in Milwaukee.
Thank you. What can you make the case for MV Transportation? Why select you as opposed to other companies?
Well, I think we're one of America's greatest success stories. A couple starts as limo drivers, buys a couple of vans. Those two vans were built into a fleet now that over the last 35 years has turned into a company that has over 17,000 employees in 42 states, operating overseas now. And we think that we got there because of two main things. We have always cared for our customer, and we have always taken care of our drivers and our employees. That family atmosphere has been here from the beginning. We still act and feel like a family inside, but we are about as innovative as anybody you'll ever meet. We think we are cutting edge with technology. We think that our fuel pooling and fuel hedging operation allows us to be one of the leanest companies for operating expenses. Our buying power with tires, motor oil, parts, all of that gives us huge amount of operating leverage. We think our routing software will allow us to dramatically take a new look at the current systems and layout that you have here in Milwaukee and see if we can't add some of the routes that were cut or service cutbacks, that through efficiencies that we can bring some of that back and overall have a dramatic improvement in the transportation system here.
Well, there have been concerns from some people about whether you can do what you say you do and still make money at it. As well as concerns from drivers and others, whether there'll be layoffs, whether you'll honor their pensions. Can you address those concerns?
Yeah, we tried to. That would be a very normal question when we take over. But you know, that's been the history of MV, is that we are here to build on the tremendous legacy that is already put in place. So I think I've already sent a letter to the employees trying to speak to them directly and give them the assurance that the pension will continue. I've already gone on the record with that. Their wages, their seniority, their benefits are all protected. We will adopt that with the CBA. We enjoy good relations with our unions, and that will continue. You got to remember, the drivers and the employees are the backbone of what makes this work. And you know, Milwaukee, I think, has one of the strongest Midwestern work ethics, and we're excited to be a part of that. It matches up good with our culture.
What do you think the end user, the customer you're trying to reach, will see in terms of changes?
Well, I'd like to think that they will see visible outside signs like cleaner buses. They'll see, I believe, that the drivers' attitudes are improving because we're going to do some interesting things with the drivers to add and build on the things that they already get. We intend to take a long, hard look at the routing and scheduling. We think there is tremendous room for improvement. Our algorithm software will be put into place after we ride every route, every time of day, do the passenger counts, frequency stops, because what we want to do is run the most efficient system. So, you know, buses that are carrying one or two passengers, maybe we could re-divert that bus to a time in which it makes more sense and re-engage service. We'd like to talk about where the buses go. We want them going back out to shopping centers and malls and connecting with the trains down to other cities in the area and match up timetables. I think this coordination is something that the passengers as well as the drivers will notice immediately about MV. Efficiency is one of the things in scheduling of routes. Timing is one of the things that we're best known for.
So someday if I'm standing at a bus corner, would I be able to look at my phone and say, with an app, and say, my bus is 6 blocks away, 3 blocks away?
We've already put that in place in some other cities, assuming that we hope to really be a catalyst between the management of the county transit services, county supervisor, is that we would like to think that we're going to be that bridge where everybody can agree on MV is going to bring an improvement in service here to Milwaukee. We'd like to be that catalyst that brings everybody together, along with the drivers as well as our passengers.
What about safety on buses? How do you ensure that the ride is safe and the driver is safe?
You know, that's one of our strongest suits. We have already indicated that we will install Drive Cam, which is our standard that we have almost every vehicle in the United States. Drive Cam is installed on looking both interior of the buses as well as the paratransit vehicles, as well as exterior out the front windshield. It has an immediate panic button, if you will, that is on there that the driver can hit if he feels that there's a threatening passenger or there's an argument in the back. The passengers will soon learn that in Milwaukee that bad behavior will not be tolerated. You will be filmed if that happens on the bus. That gives a strong message to the ridership that this is a safe harbor place. Once I'm on that bus, I can expect a level of service that is dependable as well as safe. The drivers will soon learn that passengers' unruly behavior is not going to be the norm, not going to be tolerated, and in many cities we have a disciplinary system set up so that if you've had an incident or two, that there will be a hearing to whether or not you're going to be entitled to ride on the public transit system. We think long term that will add a lot of extra safety for our passengers as well as our drivers, and continue to improve on the safety record that MV is most proud of, actually.
You're a Dallas company with a global reach. How can you ensure local people here that you'll be concerned about their concerns and address their issues?
Well, I may have
locally.
I may have a bigger problem of you getting more attention. My number 2 in the company is actually from here, and I don't think during football season a day goes by where I don't hear about Green Bay. And the head of pricing is from this area also. We've got many people that we just have grown up with that are from this area and come back. Their families are here. I think you'll get a disproportionate amount of attention from my management team here.
Well, you have a strong local management team to...
Absolutely. We have an individual that will be coming by from a neighboring city that has, that manager has an unbelievable track record in restoring terrific service. He's been in the area, a native of the area. He knows Milwaukee, and we feel that that'll be our strongest suit, is bringing in local management.
Okay. Are you confident you'll get the contract?
You know, it's not really up to us. I would tell you that at this point, I need to make the case to not only the public, but to the riders and the drivers out there. They will decide if we will get the contract. We'll put our best foot forward. I look forward to meeting some of the county supervisors, engaging them in a conversation, but that's not up to us, is that we certainly would like to be a part.
Sure.
But, and we will welcome that if we are fortunate enough to get this contract.
Sure. Just one more question. Who's going to do better, Green Bay or Dallas this year?
You know, I'm going to have to tell you that Dallas has got in a rebuilding program, and I'll leave it at that.
All right.
I don't think I'd put my money anywhere other than Green Bay at this point.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for coming in. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Thank you.